Hi, I'm Chelsea Little, and I'm a professor in the School of Resource and Environmental Management and the School of Environmental Science at Simon Fraser University. I teach REM 211, which is Introduction to Applied Ecology. In ecology, we study the interaction among organisms and between organisms and their environment. So if you're interested in the management of natural resources like timber, fish stocks, clean water, or wildlife, or perhaps you're interested in sustainable agriculture or how to plan communities that we can live in that have smaller environmental footprints. Or if you're just interested in the effects of climate change and how we can weigh different interventions we could make to minimize those, then this is the course for you, because understanding all of those topics requires that we understand how plants and animals respond to each other, to us as humans, and to their environment. For that reason, this is a required course in the REM major, and it can also be used as a prerequisite in a couple other majors as well. You should also be excited about this course because we're going to talk about a lot of interesting topics and have some fun. So as you learn about ecology, we're going to focus on three main framing topics. The first one is imperiled species. So what is causing population declines for some species to the extent that they're considered endangered species? How do we measure those population declines? And what could we do to help those species and perhaps help their populations rebound? The second main topic is protected areas. You may have heard that we're in a biodiversity crisis right now. One thing that's been proposed to address that is to protect different areas of the land and sea to provide habitat for different species. We'll talk about how to design those areas, where they should be located, and how big they should be. We'll also talk about some issues of historical equity and inclusion, or lack thereof, in protected areas, and whether this idea that we can separate humans from nature is really realistic. Then, the final unit of the course will be about ecosystem-based management. So we'll talk about how to manage natural resources and the environment in ways that recognize and actually harness all of those interactions that you will have learned about throughout the course. In this class, you'll also get to do a small field-based research project with a group. So if you're excited to get outside and measure some things in a scientific way, this is a great opportunity to learn how to do that. There's no prerequisites for REM 211, so I hope to see you in the class soon.